feel like everyone would have. Um, I should have done this before I got on and not just sat on my phone with this. I'm so sorry, but um, are you going to be doing a meetup in New York? Probably not, because this trip was more just for my family and just to be with them a little bit. But maybe I will. I'm not really sure. I'm here for like 3 more weeks, so I'm here for a long time. So maybe I will. I'm not really sure. I would love to. I feel like I haven't done one of those in a long time. So who do you love more, Cub or Jack? I haven't seen Cub in so long because basically the boys and I decided that we kind of weren't really being fair to Cub. We felt like we all were so busy and Cub would be left home alone for a few hours out of the day, and we just felt really bad because he's such a sweet dog and he deserves better than that. And you guys know me, I'm like the biggest dog lover in the whole world. So Catherine, Jack's mom, for a little while, and let him, kind of be there with her. And we don't want anyone to be sad. And seriously, Catherine told me that the day that Cub got there, Libby has just like lit up and she's completely changed and she's so happy. And I just hope that like it elongated her life and it made her healthy and, young again in a way. And it's so cute. And I definitely think that it helped everyone. Cub is happy, Catherine's happy, we're happy. The boys just saw him in Omaha, so everyone's happy. And hopefully in a little bit we'll take him back to LA. But right now we're kind of just letting him like get the love that he deserves from a mommy. Um, so the question that everyone is asking me is about the TV show. I don't know if all of you guys heard, but there was an announcement that I am in the process of making a TV show, and I am not confirming nor denying the show because I have concerns, obviously me putting myself out there like that, it's concerning, and I don't want to disappoint you guys or make you guys look at me differently because, you guys have known me since I was like 10 years, like 12 years old. So I just don't want to like change your view, and it's all about like editing because, sometimes like it's edited to look differently, and I just, I would kind of just, I don't know how to explain it, but we're in the process of editing stuff and kind of just seeing how it comes out. And it all just depends because what I kind of wanted to possibly do the show for was for me to be able to show you guys a sneak peek into my everyday life and to what I do. And it's more, I see so many people, they're like, you don't even have a career yet. Like, why are you making a show? And that's exactly the point. Is I'm not Ariana Grande and Selena Gomez and these huge pop stars, and that's my goal. And it's like, why would I think it'd be really awesome. Like, something I loved about Never Say Never, Justin's movie, was that you kind of saw his process of him starting from kind of the start and getting to where he is now. And I kind of thought that'd be cool for you guys to see, and see me growing and changing and making music and putting out music, and hopefully like, having you guys be a part of my process. And that's just what it would be about. And I think it'd be really cool. I think it'd be amazing, and I would love it. I hope you guys would watch it, but I just have to see how it's all edited and how it comes out. I'm really excited about that. It's a great opportunity, and it might not happen. So don't. We're not like, I'm not saying like, oh yeah, guys, there's a show coming out, because there's a chance that it might not even happen if it's not exactly what I want it to look like. So I don't know. I'm just definitely trying to. I'm just trying to, wait. Sorry, I'm trying to. People are asking questions that I'm like interested, but that's the answer. So yes, it's real. It's not fake. It's not like something someone made this up, but it's definitely not 100%, but it's not 100%. So we'll see. We'll all see. Okay. Next question. Are you gonna go on tour? Yes, 100%. I'm going on tour. The second I release music, I will have the tour planned and I will have everything um, ready. And I'm just so excited because I I've been working on it for so long, and I've just been like so looking forward to be able to put stuff out for you guys and to, I don't know, I'm just excited. And yeah. Okay, someone to take the hat off, so I'm gonna take the hat off because people are yelling at me, and I probably have hat hair now, so that's great. Um, Somebody said, "Can you finally show us how you do your messy bun?" My hair's straight right now, so it might be a little bit difficult, but hold on. Okay. So basically, what I do is not that. I feel like I've done this in like every YouNow. So I just do this, and then I just twist it and like twist it around, and then I just like stretch it out, but it looks bad right now. Okay. Someone said you already showed us how you do your messy bun. I know. People ask me to do it every time because I feel like people. Let's call this the YouNow bun. Actually, I feel like I've done it in every single YouNow. I'm putting the hat back on. Apologies. I just can't deal. Okay. Opinions on Eugenia Cooney. Oh, I've seen that girl before. Hold on. Let me look it up and make sure it's the right girl. I don't want to say if it's not. It definitely is. Eugenia Cooney. Oh yeah, this is her. Um, I don't really like to like talk about other people because I don't know them personally and I don't know what they're going through and all that stuff. And I think that I don't know. I don't know what to think. She says that she's naturally skinny, which I don't really know if I don't know. I don't like it's just like I just hate when people comment about my weight and stuff because some people say that I am too skinny and stuff like that. They say that my legs are too skinny and my arms are too skinny and stuff. But I eat 3 meals a day, if not more. I'm literally downstairs all day long eating like cake and bagels and stuff. And like I just have a really fast metabolism. I'm naturally skinny, and that's why it's difficult for me to gain weight. And I it's great. I shouldn't be complaining because it's a great thing, obviously, but I definitely like struggle with people always saying that I'm too skinny and that I look anorexic and all that kind of stuff, and it's definitely it's hurtful because I can't really do anything about it. But um, that girl, I just hope that she's okay. I don't know. I just think that she obviously doesn't look healthy. That's not that it just doesn't look healthy, and I just think that if that's how she naturally is, then that's how she naturally is. But I just hope that she's okay and that someone said who her name's Eugenia Cooney. Someone just asked me about her. She's a YouTuber. She's a beautiful girl and she seems super sweet and down to earth. I just like my heart breaks, and I just like I heard some stuff, and I heard that she was like made fun of because she was heavier at one point, so she lost a lot of weight, and now she's like people saying that she's about to die, and it's just scary. So I just want people to stop making fun of her because I think I've seen so many videos and pictures of people like, oh my god, this girl's so disgusting. She looks like a turkey. She looks like a chicken bone or something, and it's just like that's not gonna help somebody. And I think that if you guys want to help someone and you want to be encouraging, I think the best thing to do is just be like, hey, I hope you're okay and I hope you get better and I'm rooting for you. You know, she has to decide for herself when it's time to change and when it's time to get healthy and stuff. And it's not anyone else's business and anyone else's. Someone said, "What? How old were you when you started singing?" I was um, probably like literally 1 or 2. I was watching home videos yesterday or like 2 days ago, and I've literally been singing since I was a baby. Like I was singing before I could talk, like my whole life. But yeah, I wish well for that girl. I hope that she's okay, and I hope that she, um, doesn't. I hope she, gets help if she needs it because people are just saying. I think also a lot of things are like rumors and stuff. A lot of people say things that probably aren't true, but if you look her up, you'll definitely see that she probably needs help, and it makes me very sad that people like love to just make fun of her. Do you watch Gossip Girl? No, I don't. I've actually never seen Gossip Girl. I heard it's really good though. What's her name again? Her name is Eugenia Cooney. This is why I support you and love you. I love you too, and thank you. I appreciate that. I try to always just like let you guys know that it's never okay to make fun of somebody, because if you're a fan of mine, like, that I'm probably one of the top people that get made fun of all the time, and people love to say things about me and love to start rumors and stuff. And um, if you're a fan of mine, I would be so disappointed in one of my fans if I ever found out they were bullying somebody for something that they either can't control or something, anything. It's just that just really upsets me. So I just hope that all you guys go about life the way that I do, and you're always just trying to send a good message to people and not bring people down for no reason. And so instead of getting bullied at school, I don't know what to do. Um, I wish that I could come to your school and I could tell you all those bullies off for you, but I think that bullying is something that I think everyone experiences, whether they want to admit it or not. Like, all of your favorite celebrities, they've experienced it. All your friends have experienced it. You've probably experienced it. And I think a lot of people bully because they've been bullied. I've like spoken to a lot of like haters of mine, and they've said that the reason that they were being so mean to me was because in school people were being mean to them, and they just felt like that's kind of how you go about life and about the way you go about things. And I just I think that everyone has to deal with it at some point in their life, and you guys should just know that their opinions don't define you, and that's not who you are, and that you can definitely overcome anything you're going through. And I try to just be an example for you guys, because I try to be like, oh, someone said, someone said, what is your opinion on being bullied based off your sexuality? I think that's the most ridiculous and obnoxious thing to bully somebody about. That and like your body type. I think those are the two things that I'm just like baffled by. And your race. Like, I mean, anyway, any bullying over anything is terrible, but definitely like things that you can't control are things that I hate the most about that people bully. Because it's like there's a transgender person that goes to my high school that I was supposed to go to, and I was with a bunch of friends the other night, and they were all just like making fun of this boy who used to be a girl, and they were just like, oh my god, like, she's so weird, like she dresses up like a boy and says that she's transgender and stuff. And I was like, I don't know if I want to be hanging out with y'all anymore. Like, I don't know. It was just definitely, it put me in a weird position, because obviously you don't want to fight with your friends. And I don't want to be like, you guys are, like, you know what I mean? So I kind of just sat back and was on my phone and didn't really say anything. And then they started kind of getting a little crazy and saying things that were just like very below the belt and too far. And I was just like, hey, listen, like, don't say things like that about me, around me. If you guys want to talk like that, then I'm going to go. But if you guys want to, you know, have me around, then you gotta change the subject and talk about this without me. If not at all, just don't do it when I'm around, because it's gonna just start issues for sure. But I think that it's ridiculous, and I think people that do that are insecure people who are closed-minded and need to get the fuck with the times. And it breaks my heart that some of you guys have to go through that because you're gay or you're transgender or you're lesbian or you're whatever you might be. And I will never understand it, and I could sit and try to, talk about it for the next 10 hours, but it's never going to change. There's always going to be people like that out there, and I just hope that you guys always know that you have my full support, and there are so many hundreds of thousands of millions of people out there that you have their support. And I just think that people are pathetic and sad. And if you are somebody that bullies people for their sexuality or their race or their body type or their skin and whatever it might be, then, you gotta definitely just think about your life and what you're doing with yourself, because whatever is hurting you, you gotta just kind of figure it out. Why are your boobs so big right now? Call a push-up bra? Invest in one. They're definitely good. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, I'm not kidding. It's a push-up bra, but how do you stay so positive in life? I can't find any friends that understand me. Um, I don't really have a lot of friends that understand me either. I love my friends that I do have, but I definitely have like a separation for things that I think about, things that I know, and I don't share a lot of things because I feel like people won't understand a lot of stuff that I go through and a lot of stuff that I deal with on a daily basis. So I understand how that feels, but I think that you have to just realize that, it's okay to not be the same as your group of friends, and it's okay to be different and to feel like to feel alone. That's okay, and everyone feels that way at times, I mean, it's not everything to fit in and stuff like that. It's good to be different. Is that a Von Dutch hat? Yeah, it is. Are you still dating Jack? Yes, I am. Can we get married? Sure. Um, trying to look for. I don't think you understand how much I love you. I love you too. What do you feel about Trump being elected? Um, I don't really want to comment because, like I said, I don't really love to like talk negatively about people, even though Donald Trump is definitely not the best person in the world. He still is a dad, and I'm pretty sure he's a grandfather and a husband, and I just think that it's kind of just everyone's human, and even though he might be a terrible human, he still is human, and I just don't really want to like see people. Because how do you think like doesn't he have like a 10-year-old son or something? Like clearly his 10-year-old son is online and like sees this stuff, and I don't know. I think everyone would feel terrible if this little boy like ended up doing something horrible. So I think that people have to just kind of definitely, I don't know, let him look like the ignorant asshole. You don't have to go online and say like, terrible things about him because listen, I can literally go on a rant about him. He is a womanizing, racist, obnoxious, ignorant, loud, idiotic asshole. And Donald Trump, I'm talking about. Oh my God. I'm talking about Donald Trump. And I am very disappointed in a lot of our country that people voted for him, and that's what I have to say about him. But I try not to go on social media and say like, oh my God, fuck Donald Trump, because listen, like let him, like I said, let him look like the dick, not us. Like I think this election just shows that we can come together as a country, and no matter where you are in the world, like we can all come together as human beings, and we could just be like, we don't have to listen to this dude. He doesn't control us. So that's basically what I think, and that is all I'm going to say because I don't like to. I'm trying. Sorry, I'm reading. When I like have like a blank stare, it's because I'm looking for comments. It's not because I'm just like skincare tips. Skincare tips. Stay on like a regimen. I think that's the smartest thing you can do. I think that um, if you have like every night you do the same exact thing, your skin I think will eventually get used to it. And not everything is the same for everyone. Some people have dry skin, oily skin, combination skin. So I definitely think that you guys should just stick to a regimen. That's what kind of I've noticed has made my skin good for the most part. My skin is problematic. Girl, me too. Look for Twitter questions. Good, smart. That's very, very smart. Okay. Do you hear my smoke alarm? Okay, hashtag. Okay, we're reading. Um, sorry, I'm just trying to look for questions, and my phone's being very, very. very slow. Here, I'll look at questions on here. Someone, somebody said your face looks fatter. Did you gain weight? I hope so. I don't know. I mean, got these chubby cheeks for sure. I don't know. Maybe they maybe, maybe I got fatter. I don't know. I probably did. All I do is eat. Um, someone to talk about Jack G crashing your car. Okay, so I'll give you guys the whole rundown on this story because so many people have different. They're like, oh my god, they're like, Madison crashed the car and tried to kill Jack. I'm like, what? What? So basically, this is what happened. So I was in bed and I was sick. Jack came over and he was hanging out with me and he was keeping me company because I was sick. And he had Ubered down to my house because he was up at his house first, whatever. So he had Ubered down to my house. He didn't have his car, and then after he had been hanging out with me, he was like, okay, guys, not guys. He was like, okay, Matt, I'm gonna go do some errands. If you need anything, call me. He was like, I love you. I'll see you later. I was like, okay, Jack has taken my car many times before. He's driven my car. He's all good. You know, I trust him. So he gets in the car, he drives away. Within 3 minutes of him driving, he called me. And usually, anytime he calls me, he FaceTimes me. If he calls me, I always know something is wrong. Always. Like, he always FaceTimes. So I saw on my phone that he called me, and I looked at it, and I was like, hello? And he was like, baby? I was like, yeah? He was like, I crashed your car. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, well, are you okay? And he was like, yes, of course, I'm fine. I was like, okay, good. And I was like, I was expecting there to be like a little fender bender, nothing major, you know? So I get into an Uber and I go pull up at the scene of the crime, and my car was pretty much totaled. And the person that it was basically Jack was driving straight and somebody ran a red light turning left, so Jack went right into him like this. And thank God he was okay. I pulled up to the scene. Jack had a bloody nose. He was sitting on the ground. He was shaking, and I was like, I ran out. I was like crying. I was like, oh my god! I was like, are you okay? And I was freaking out. So I like pointed out. I was like, babe, your nose is bleeding. And he was just like, he was like, really? And he like touched his nose, and he was like, oh my god. He was like, baby, it must have been the airbag. I was like, the airbag went off? He was like, yeah. I was like, oh my god, this was like a really bad accident. And Jack also has like a sensitive nose. He always gets bloody noses. So I was just like, oh my god, this is bad. And I made sure the other person was okay. And thank God everybody was fine. Thank God, thank God. But people were like, I don't know why people assume that I was driving the car. Not all girls are bad drivers, so don't assume. But no, everyone was fine. It wasn't really anyone's fault per se. This guy wasn't really paying attention. He was texting while trying to make a left turn. He missed the light, but it was in the middle of the intersection, so he made the left on a red. Jack didn't see him and hit him. So it was everyone kind of was, at fault. And I just like hope that none of you guys ever text and drive or do anything like that because um, you know, you never know what can happen, and life is very, very precious. Someone said, but seriously, all girls suck at driving. That is so not true, and I will race you if you would like me to. Um, anyway. um, so, yes, he's fine. Thank you guys for being so concerned. I'm fine. I wasn't even in the car, but I'm fine. Everyone's okay, and thank God. But someone said, I'm getting my license soon and I'm very scared. Don't be scared. Driving is really fun. It's a privilege for sure, though. Don't forget that. And I just think always be cautious. After you're driving for a few months, you'll start getting like, oh, I'm going to be on my phone a little bit, or no, I'm going to do this and that while I'm, driving. But don't just don't get reckless. I hate seeing people on the highway going 120 miles per hour and they're going in and out of lanes, and it's just they're gonna kill somebody. So just don't get reckless. The smoke alarm needs new batteries. That's why it's beeping nuts. Thank you. I didn't know that, and now I will change it because it's been waking me up in the middle of the night every 10 minutes. What did you feel when you saw people saying that if you died, they wouldn't have cared? I think that that's just an immature, stupid thing to say. I think that it's just like, that's terrific. If you don't care, good for you. But the fact that someone would have to go on Instagram or Twitter or whatever it might be and say, oh my god, I'm glad Jack's okay, but if she would have died, I wouldn't even have cared. Like, you're just, I mean, that's just obnoxious, and you're just not genuinely a good person. And I think that you need to reevaluate what you say about other people before you say it, because I'm somebody's sister, I'm somebody's daughter, and I'm somebody's cousin, I'm somebody's girlfriend, and it's just like, definitely ignorant and arrogant of people to say. And I just hope for these people that one day they, you know, look back and they're like, wow, I cannot believe I said that to someone that I never even knew, and she's actually a normal person. Okay, will you ever come to Cleveland? I would love to come. I would love to come to Cleveland. What is your favorite place in the world that you would want to visit? I've always wanted to go to Bora Bora. I think it looks so beautiful, so definitely Bora Bora. Um, I'm looking on Twitter now, guys, just so you know. What is your most embarrassing period story? I think I've told this before once on YouNow. I don't know if I have, though. Maybe I'm just tripping, but basically I was like 14 or 15 years old, and I had pulled up to the Justin Bieber concert, the Believe tour. I was so excited. This was before any of you guys knew me at all, and only there was a few girls that knew me, definitely, because I pulled up the concert. I pulled up right outside where all the fans were waiting out, and I was going to go walk in and get my tickets. So I walked in, I was with my friend Nicole, and I walked up to a bunch of fans because people were like, oh, Madison, can I take a picture with you? And I was like, oh my god, you know who I am? Of course you can. So I walked up to the girls, and I was standing there taking a picture with them, and my friend Nicole was like, Mad, you're bleeding. And I was like, what do you mean I'm bleeding? And I looked down, and I had blood dripping down my leg. And I was like, oh my god, am I bleeding? And then I literally realized, I was like, I just got my period. And I realized it in my head. So I literally was like, and I just ran into like a little door. I think it was at Madison Square Garden or Barclays Center. I don't know where it was, but I ran into the door and I walked in, and they were like, "You can't come back here without a pass." And I was hysterically crying, and I was like, "Please!" I was like, "I just got my period." I was like, "Can someone give me a pad or a tampon?" And they were like, "Yeah." And this woman, the only woman, she was so sweet. She was so nice, and she was like, "Oh my god, yes, of course." And she brought me to the bathroom, and she gave me a pad. She was like, "Oh my god, girl, like it's all good." Sorry. Anyway, so I was freaking out because I was so young and I was so embarrassed, and I was like, I literally just fully, what? Oh my god, never mind. I fully just got my period in front of thousands of people, and I was so embarrassed and really thought that I was gonna pass out. So that is my most embarrassing Twitter story. My most embarrassing period story. I feel like second most embarrassing isn't really a story. It's more of just like, I got my period while sitting on somebody's light gray couch. Pretty disgusting. Sorry if this is like TMI, but just to make some of you guys feel better, if you've ever had an embarrassing period story. So have I, girl. So have I. Someone said, how do you feel about almost turning 18? I am so excited. Definitely very pumped. I have been wanting to be 18 for so long now, especially because I then can, you know, get my own apartment and do things like that. And I'm just so pumped. So yeah, it's gonna be good. Someone said, wait, you're 17. Yep, 17 and proud. What helps you fight off nerves before going on stage? I'm going to be so honest with you guys. I am the most nervous wreck before I go on stage ever. And I think it's because of the lack of times that I've performed. I just haven't been on a real stage in like 100 million times. I've been on a real stage a few times. So I probably get nervous because of that. But when I go on tour, I'm pretty sure that I'm going to be like good and I'm not going to get as nervous. But what helps me shake it is like going over what I'm most nervous about, because usually if I'm nervous it's about like a specific line in a song, and I'll probably just sing that a bunch of times until I get it right. Someone's like, can you take all your makeup off on camera in front of us? Yeah, definitely. I'm really barely wearing any. I'm wearing just like concealer and mascara, but yeah, definitely. I can do that kind of at the end before I sign off, so then I could just like wash my face and go to bed, you know? What did you buy on Black Friday? I didn't really get anything. I more just went to the mall to see my American Eagle ad because I think that's so awesome that I have an ad in American Eagle. So if you guys go to your mall this week at some point, you can definitely go to American Eagle and see my face with Jack. And it's so cool, and that was such a fun shoot. So that's probably why I went there. I saw you, American Eagle. I know, isn't that so cool? Like, actually, it was so dope. And you guys, like, you must be so proud. Okay. Okay, I'm looking for questions on Twitter right now. So if you want to ask questions, this is where I'm looking for now. I saw you in Times Square. I saw it. Yeah, that's so crazy. Okay, I'm trying to. Is that 6 Plus? Yes, it is. It's the big phone. Ah, it just got so cold in my room. I am putting this hoodie on. It just got freezing for no reason. Hold on, ready? No one look. That was definitely a fail. A fail and a half. Okay. Someone said, do you even skate? No, I do not. I apologize for wearing Thrasher. um, what are you gonna do for your birthday? I have no idea. It's my 18th birthday, guys. Like, that's pretty crazy. That's pretty crazy. Okay, now I just feel like I look. Someone said you look like Madison Beer. Do I? I don't think so. People say that all the time, though. Will your tour have meet and greet? Yes, definitely. I mean, actually, to be real, I don't know. Maybe it'll be more of like a sound check, like hang out with me kind of thing. Because I don't know, I just don't really like the whole concept of a meet and greet, to be honest with you guys. I think that it's just kind of like degrading in a way. I think that it's unfair that some people have to pay $100 to take a photo with me and then get pushed out, and then some people get to meet me for free after the show, you know? So I think that I probably would just do like a singy thing. Someone said, "Why are you famous?" I'm a horseback rider. Are you coming to Arizona for tour? Yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to make any promises because I literally have no idea where exactly I'm going, but I'm hoping that that I will go there. I'm hoping I'm gonna go everywhere. I want to literally stop by in every state. Stone cold, stone cold. Hair care tips. Don't shampoo your hair that often. I would probably shampoo like I shampoo like 4 times a week, which I feel like is pretty often, but also my hair is really not that healthy. So don't take tips from me. This hoodie's just giving me bad vibes, so I'm gonna take it off and put the hat back on. Someone said, "Will you come to Roanoke?" No, not ever, because of American Horror Story has definitely scared me into not coming to Roanoke ever in my life. So I'm so sorry if you live in Roanoke, but I will go to another place in North Carolina, just not Roanoke. Okay, ugh. We're back. Stone cold, stone cold. It's cold. Wait, that's funny. I'm singing Stone Cold and it's cold. Ha 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 ha. Where'd you get your hat from? It's my friend's. Are you and Justin still close friends? Yes, we are. Um, okay. Wait, I think I have a zip up thing. That would be so clutch right now. Oh, yeah! Ooh, 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 ooh. You know when you're really lazy and you just like bend down to get something that's not that far, but you just literally stretch to the point where you can't stretch anymore, and it would be so much easier if you just went and got it like a normal person? Okay. Someone said, "What made you take your eyelash extensions off?" That's a good question. That is a very, very good question. The reason I removed my eyelash extensions was because I was kind of just over it, I feel like. I don't know. I think that um, my natural lashes are pretty long, I think. Like, if I look up, like, you can see they're pretty long. They're decently long. I was just over it. I just felt like it's so much maintenance, and you have to take care of it so much that it's like I would get them done and then have to get them redone like 3 days later, which was just annoying. And I just don't really have time to do things like that. Someone said they damage your eyelashes. Any sort of extension that you're gonna put on, whether it's on your hair or on your eyelashes, they'll tell you a million times, "Oh, this isn't gonna damage your hair at all," like blah blah blah. But it's going to, no matter what you do. But someone said in your nails. Yeah, I took everything off. I'm kind of I just got over all that kind of stuff. But basically, I definitely would if you want to do them, go ahead, but just be warned that they will rip out some of your natural lashes. They definitely will. You're not gonna go completely bald. Like I still have lashes and I still have nice lashes, but you know they do take out some lashes. Someone said, "Do you still like Dance Moms?" Yeah, I do. I do. I definitely do. LOL, I meant you look like Megan Fox, not Madison Beer. Thank you. I appreciate that. I love Megan Fox. Okay, I'm looking for more questions, guys. That is what I'm doing. Just oh, I'm sick. What do I do? I hate being sick. I'm not good with that. I hate it, and I just lay in bed and sleep until I get better. I don't really um take medicine. Can you prank call people? I feel like I'm not good at prank calling people. I'm really bad at that, and I think it's like a dead giveaway because people know I'm on YouNow, and like, I don't know. I'm trying to look for questions. Opinions on paparazzi. Um, I'm fine with paparazzi. I think that it's fine when they keep their distance and they just take the photos and they get in their cars and we go separate ways. What I'm not fine with is paparazzi that ask inappropriate questions that are trying to make money or get views off of exploiting a 17-year-old's personal life. I'm not fine with paparazzi that get in their cars, follow you to your home, and wait outside your house until the next time you leave. That's disrespectful, that's intrusive, and I think that it's putting people at their safety at risk, especially when they try to keep up with you when they're following you. They'll cut people off and they could hit a pedestrian. It could just end badly, and I would never want to feel responsible for something like that. So I'm lucky that I'm not at the point where I get paparazzi like crazy. Someone said you should have chose a different life. No, I mean I actually shouldn't have because of the fact that I'm not saying like I hate you paparazzi. I just am not cool with, and any celebrity can tell you, like Miley Cyrus and any celebrity can tell you they're not cool with paparazzi that sit outside of their houses, and that's not, I just don't think that's something that should come hand in hand. Like, oh, I'm gonna make my music and I'm gonna try and inspire fans and I'm gonna be there for them and I'm gonna hopefully be a good role model and their best friend ever. Like that shouldn't come hand in hand with being stalked by a bunch of older men. It just shouldn't. So I don't think that that's they just go too far sometimes. You know, they just push it a little bit, and it's especially because of the fact that I'm 17, I'm a young girl. It's just a little weird. A little weird. That's all I gotta say. What's a good wig store in LA? Go to the wig shop on Wilshire. That's where I go, and it's fire. Got good wigs there. And some of them are like human hair wigs that are like $700, but some of them are like cheap and they're like $40 and they're good wigs. Um, what's the best liquid highlighter? I use Sunbeam by Benefit. It's my favorite and I absolutely adore it. So that is what I would recommend. Do you still talk to JB? Yeah, I do sometimes. Um, do you like 21 Pilots? I love 21 Pilots. Have you graduated? Yes, I got my high school diploma. I graduated, and it's a great feeling. Definitely a great feeling. Um, give us new music to listen to. I know, and that's something that I was gonna address. Like honestly, I am so sorry that I've kept you guys waiting so long, and that I've, you know, tell everyone like, oh my god, yeah, like my music's coming soon, and then like 6 months go by, it's like my music's coming soon. Like there's been so many complications with my music, guys. Like I've finished my album, and then a producer I've worked with has been like, oh, actually we're gonna charge you a lot of money for each of these songs, and we're gonna have to do this, this, and this, and it's just unfair to me. So I have to scrap all that stuff and restart. It's just difficult when you don't have a record label, and I don't have a record label, and people are like, well, Shawn Mendes put out an album quickly, and that's because he had a record label and he had a label to do all those things for him. It's just basically me and my manager doing that stuff. So it's taking longer than all of us would like, and I'm very, very disappointed and upset about how long it's taking. But I promise you guys from the bottom of my heart, no matter what happens, I'm going to put my music out. I'm gonna go on tour for you guys. And even if it's just like a stage and a microphone, I'm gonna go on tour for you guys and I'm gonna try and make it the best thing possible because that's what you guys deserve. And someone said, why do you have a label? I just feel like I have you guys and I don't think that I didn't think I really needed one, and I, I will say, I hopefully if I get to a point where I need people to help me out like that, then I would sign with a record label. But I was with a record label at one point, and record labels are great. I just feel like I have you guys, and you guys are all I need, and I just felt like it was unnecessary. But obviously, it makes it harder, a little harder. But that's why I love you guys, and you guys are like my support. And thank you for buying my songs. And I think that when I put my music out, it'll probably be just for streaming, so you guys don't have to even buy anything, and it'll just be, for you guys to listen to and enjoy, and then hopefully get tickets to see my show. And that's all I want, is just to be able to see you guys and sing for you and dance with you and just have fun. And let's not do it the traditional way. Like, I want to do everything my own way, and I want to do it for you guys, and I want to do it with you guys. So that's definitely what I'm planning on doing. Someone said, you seem hella smart, to be honest. Thank you. I appreciate that. Sometimes people think I'm an airhead. I don't know why. I think it's because I say like a lot. People like assume like, oh, she's super dumb. Like, I've seen a lot of comments on my Instagram pictures. It's like, oh yeah, like she's probably an idiot. But I don't know. I think that I'm educated on a lot of stuff, and I try to keep myself educated on things. I think that education is really important. But I thank you. I just appreciate you saying that. So thank you. Have you seen the movie Edge of 17? No, I haven't. Do you have any tattoos? No, I don't. That sounded so weird. I'm like, no, I don't. Wait, what'd you say? You're what they say, wise beyond your years, a very old soul and a kind heart. You gonna make me cry. Thank you. That is so sweet of you. Thank you so much. How did Jack ask you out? Jack didn't really ask me out. It was more of like a, hey, I'm in love with you. And I was like, hey, I'm in love with you too. I was like, kind of just happened like that. We started dating in a very odd way, but it's kind of just like, I don't know how it happened. I don't think there's a right or wrong way to start dating. I think that if it just happens, it happens. But yeah, we kind of were just friends for a while and secretly loved each other. And just like one night, we're just both like, hey, can't get you off my brain, boy. And he was like, agreed. It was cute, definitely cute. It's so weird how long ago that was already. Like, that was like almost 3 years ago, and that's just crazy and weird. And yeah. Do you love Jack? Of course I love Jack. He's my best friend. Definitely my best friend. And I do love him a lot. He's a lucky dude. Thanks, Dylan. I gotta go, but bye. Okay, I love you so much. Bye. It's all good. Someone said, how was the first kiss? I think we both were very nervous on our first kiss. I think we both were like freaking out a little because we had liked each other for so long before we ever kissed each other, and we were just freaking out. I think both of us were very nervous, and it was funny. I think that, I don't know. I don't know. I get weird when I talk about this stuff. let's have a onesie party at your tour. Oh my god, wait! I should totally do like theme nights on my tour. I should do like pajama party tonight, onesie party the next night, glow party the next night. Like, that'd be cute. That'd be cute. Guys, I really hope all of you guys come see me on tour. That'd be so much fun. You need to do that. I know. I have to think about it. That'd be really fun. Someone said, I hope I can afford it. I hope that everyone can afford it. I'm going to really try to fight for you guys and make the tickets the cheapest they can possibly be. Because I feel like how it works is like, however much money you put into your tour, you kind of have to like make it back in a sense a little bit. That's the goal for people. So that's why people. So, oh my god, I have the hiccups. That's why people sometimes will be like, oh, I charge like $15 or $20 or whatever, and that all depends on kind of how much money they put into the tour. But that's why I said like I'm gonna try and keep it simple. So I could be like, hey, $2 tour, like you know what I mean? Like, I mean, listen, I don't know if that's how cheap it'll be. I don't know what it actually will be, but that's my goal is to do it. You know, everyone's can come no matter what your situation is, and I don't want it to be like, oh, but like the rich kids who can afford the $300 meet and greets, you guys get to meet me. Like that's not how I'm gonna work my tour. It's gonna be more of like the kids who show up at the door first, like you guys get to meet me, or like the people who tweet the most, like you know what I mean. Like it's not. I don't want to do like crazy. And if I do a meet and greet, they'll be like cheap tickets that you know. But no, I don't even like. I really don't even want to do like a meet and greet like that. Like even if I do a free meet and greet, I still think it's super just like, hey, okay, bye. Like what? You didn't even meet me. You know, we like took a photo together and I said hi. Like I would much rather be like, hey, like first 50 people to show up at my doors for my concert get to watch sound check and hang out with me in a room privately for, you know, blah blah blah. Someone said that's what you say now, but if you got really big, then you wouldn't be able to do that. I think I don't know what would happen if hopefully one day I got bigger. You know, I think that um, things would probably change over time, but right now my fans and I feel like that's how I'll be forever, but I don't want to say something now and then in 10 years look back and be like, ooh, you know. So my first tour is going to be payback for you guys. Like you guys are the ones who literally have been able to keep me going, keep my music coming out. Like if you guys didn't support me, I wouldn't be able to make my music. I wouldn't be able to go on tour. So thank you for being patient with me. And I promise you, I promise you, I promise you, when my music comes out, you'll just be like, okay, like I'm happy I waited. Like it's super cool. And yeah, I don't know. I hope you guys really love it. And I'm excited. Someone said, what if I'm number 51? I don't know. I'm sorry. Stop, please. Are you still signed with Scooter? Nope. How long does it usually take you to write a song? It depends. Sometimes I'll write with a co-writer, or sometimes I'll just write by myself. But usually, if I write by myself, it'll take me like it depends. Sometimes it'll take me a week. Sometimes it'll take me an hour. It all depends on kind of like what I feel in the moment. Um, but if it's with a co-writer, it's usually in one session. We'll write the song. Good night, chica. Good night. Sleep tight. Someone said, "Why did you say nope like that?" Because my smoke alarm went off. Oh, why did I say nope about Scooter? I don't know. I wasn't supposed to be shady. I literally was just saying nope, like I'm not with him anymore. Nothing happened. We just kind of went our separate ways. When will you come out with merch? Probably on tour. My merch will be available. But I want to help you. I want you guys to help me design it. Like I'm gonna probably do like a voting thing. I'll do like 3 photos and be like, which one do you guys like the best? And you guys will all vote, and that's the one that I'll probably have on tour. Um, What are you going to name the tour? I don't know. If you guys want, after I sign off, if you guys want to tweet me names that you think I should make my tour, please be my guest because I need help and I don't know what to make it. I really don't. I gotta go buy fam. Bye, Dylan. Make a hat for merch, please. Yeah, yeah, definitely. I love you, OMG. I love you more. Good night. I love you. Good night. Sleep tight. I'm so sorry for all the people that their dogs are freaking out because of this noise. I really apologize. Thoughts on Selena at the AMAs. Girl, I can't get started on that right now. Come on, guys. It's already an hour into this. You're going to make me want to rant about Selena now? Okay. Basically, she is the most elegant person I've ever seen. She is beautiful. She is amazing. She is strong. She is wise. She is brave. She is everything that I aspire to be. She's a role model for me. She's a role model for girls everywhere. And I think that she gets much too much crap online because of mistakes she might have made in her life. And I think that people need to just realize that she's a human being and she's gone through so much more than people can even imagine in her life. And like, I'm just so proud of her. I was literally crying when I saw she was at the AMAs. I was looking through my tagged photos and I saw a picture of her and I was like, this has to be old. And then I went on her update account and it was from that night. I was like, she did not. I was so happy and so proud that she was there and she just looked amazing and so beautiful and I just think she's just a real classy person and yeah. Yes, Selena. Snaps for you. Snaps for you, girl. She just, I love her message. You know, she said, if you are broken, you do not have to stay broken. Like, that is just like good message right there. Yeah. And that's why I love Selena. And she's also just been always nice to me. Every time I've met her, she's been so nice, so sweet. She's like invited me over to her house to make cupcakes with her. Like she's a kind person and I really just like have to admire her for that. Through all the shit she's been through and all the shit people have said about her, the fact that she remains kind, it's she's yeah. Someone to take her up on that offer. I know. Okay, so basically what happened was I ran into her at a hair salon and she was like, "Oh my god, you have to come make cupcakes at my house sometimes with me." I was like, yeah." And then she left and I like didn't text her for like 2 weeks and when I texted her she had changed her number and I was like should have texted her sooner, but it's all good. Next time I'll see her I'll be like, so when are we making those cupcakes, boo? Someone said, is it weird being friends with Justin and Selena? I wouldn't say it's weird. I would say, I don't know. I think that, you know, it's something that they both have so many friends that are friends with the other person. I don't think it's weird at all. And I think that both of them are at places in their lives where they're not bitter about their relationship anymore. I don't think so. I think they ended their relationship on a good note, and it's something that I think is admirable that both of them are just like, hey, it's all good. But no, I don't think it's weird. How did you meet Selena? I met Selena when she was dating Justin. Were you okay at Sammy Wilkes' concert when I met you? You walked away from me when I tried to talk to you. No hate, just wondering. Oh, which? Oh, probably. I feel like that was when we all were leaving. Probably. I'm so sorry if you felt like I ran away from you purposely. I literally was running in the car and there was a officer right next to us and you weren't allowed to like be in the alleyway unless you were going to this like it's called the Doheny room. It's like a club kind of thing. So anyone who wasn't going there, they were telling to leave, but we had to stay back there because there was a bunch of people out front, and we just were like all trying to just hang out. And right as fans started running and saw everyone, the police officer was like gonna come up to us, so I just jumped in the car and we just all left. And like I just felt bad that um, I felt bad, but I also didn't want to get arrested. So I'm really sorry if you felt like I ran away from you, but I didn't. I don't know. Good night, you beautiful human being. Good night, I love you. Talk about RuPaul's Drag Race. Okay, if you do any of you watch RuPaul's Drag Race? Say yes or no, because I love RuPaul's Drag Race. It is so fun. Um, it's amazing. It's so fun. I don't know what is good with me tonight. I just don't know how to talk. But it's amazing, and if you don't watch it, you should. It is about drag queens, and it's like a race kind of thing, and they all compete to be the best drag queen, and it's amazing. So good. So, yeah, that's all I have to say. Someone said my dog is barking because you're a smoke alarm. I am so sorry. Your dad calls me Katya. My dad calls you Katya? My dad does not know who Katya is. He's not that cool. Come on. Can we get lunch sometime in LA? Yeah, for sure. Can you give a shout out to Peyton Smith? She loves you. Hi, Peyton Smith. I love you too. I literally aspire to be like you. Thank you. That means a lot to me because I don't know. I try to be a good role model for you guys and be as real as I can. Like, Sio Long Island, shout out. Shout out Syosset, if that's what you mean. What are your tips for body insecurities, and have you ever had any? Definitely. I think that it's probably one of the worst feelings when you're insecure about your body, especially when it's something that you can't change. It sucks looking in the mirror and being like, you know. So, I think that this whole big butt epidemic has taken a toll on a lot of girls like me who are small and petite and have flat little booties. But I think that it makes you look at yourself and be like, am I ugly because I don't have a big butt? Am I not sexy because I don't have a big butt? Like boys think it's, you know what I mean? So I think it's definitely taken a toll on girls like me, and we all are like, what can I do to make my booty look bigger? And if you have a big butt, girl, jealous. But anyway, yeah, it's just I think I got to a point where I've just embraced it, and I've just been like, listen, I have like a cute small little butt. I'm gonna just deal with it and get over it, you know? So I just kind of just like, wait, what was this comment? Thank you so much. What was your name? Sorry, I think it went away. Oh my god. Minguez Francis, thank you. That's so sweet of you to say. Anyway, but yeah, so basically I have just come to a place where I've accepted my skinny legs because they are my skinny legs and they are not going anywhere no matter what I do. And I've accepted my small little booty, and I have accepted my big ears that stick out of hats and my hair. I have accepted my crooked middle fingers that I'm not going to show you, and I don't know why I just exposed myself, but I've accepted them. But I think you guys should do the same. I think you guys should accept your flaws, and you have to just realize that your flaws are. Can you just not, please? Can you just not? I'm trying to be inspirational right now. Damn. Anyway, I think that you guys should just realize that you are beautiful the way you are. And I know it might sound corny and it might sound cheesy, but you are. And someone said I have crooked middle fingers too, girl. No way! Literally, I cannot get. I always want to take like a cool picture, giving people the middle finger. Like you know how some people take cool pictures and they're just like, and like it looks cool. Nope, not me. Or even when I do a peace sign, like ready? Hold on, you barely could see. Okay, wait. Can you see? I don't want to give you guys the finger because I just don't. But like, look at how. It's so scary. Like, okay, it still kind of scares me, even though I've accepted it. It still scares the shit out of me sometimes. But mine are really scary, and they like if I have my hands like this, they just like curve. So, okay, I'm so sorry. I just scared some of you. Anyway, I have accepted them, even though they're scary a little bit. I've definitely accepted them, and I've learned to just like make fun of myself. And um, yeah, I've like moved on from it. I used to hate my freckles, and what? You can press and hold the button for 3 seconds to acknowledge the low battery. Oh, that's crazy. Can you actually do that? Because I'm about to do that. I'm about to try and stand on this chair and do that at the end. Someone said, haha, they are terrifying. I know, they're really scary. And every time I show them to people, they like just don't ever text me again. And I'm like, I wonder why. But yeah, I think that you guys should all just be body positive because your body is yours and no one else has the exact same body as you, and you have to just accept yourself for what you are. And I think there's no point in beating yourself up about something that you're never going to be able to change. And if it is something you can change, then go ahead. And if you want to take the initiative and go ahead and change it, but don't change it for anybody but yourself, you know? If you want to change something about your body, something about your face, something about your fingers, something about your ears, whatever you might want to change, do it for yourself. Don't do it for anybody else. And I advise not doing that because I think that you're beautiful how you are, but I just don't think that, I don't think that anyone should be like, "Oh, I'm gonna what's it called? Do this because people like when I got eyelash extensions because all my friends were getting eyelash extensions, and I think that that's like a wrong thing to do, and that's why I took them off because you guys should just realize like I think this is a good time to be taking my makeup off, to be real. Okay. Sorry, ignore the hat hair, and I'm sorry that I'm so pale right now. By the way, yeah, I'm in New York and I haven't been in the sun in a damn year, so. Someone said I get made fun of for being black all the time. What can I do to love my skin? Um, Listen, this is a subject that I can rant on for a long, long time. And I'm going to take my makeup off, even though I'm barely wearing any. So, see, you guys can see my ears and how ginormous my ears are. I have learned to like them. Even though this one is bigger than this one. Like, why'd you gotta do that to me? Come on. But this is what I used to take my makeup off, by the way. New Selena makeup remover. But what I was going to say was about your skin. I have never had to face that issue, so I can't tell you from experience. I could just tell you from an outsider's perspective that I completely disagree with people that, obviously make fun of people because they're like, oh, blah, blah, whatever they might say. And I just hope that you guys know that your skin color does not define you. And your skin is beautiful no matter what color it is, no matter if you're black, beige, white, brown, whatever you might be. Your skin is yours and it's beautiful. And no matter who tells you otherwise, you just have to just remember that you were given the color skin you have for a reason. And there's no point, like I said earlier, there's no point in beating yourself up over something that you can never change. Like, you are 150% beautiful the way you are. Seriously. To the girl that said that she struggles with it, I'm sorry if people make fun of you, and I'm sorry that people that have seen you are such closed-minded, probably insecure jerks. And I hope that one day you can come to terms with how amazing your skin truly is. And I just think you shouldn't be bothered by those people because you should be so proud that you are a strong, independent, sexy ass black woman, and there is no need to be ashamed of that on any day of the week, girl. So, okay, see, this is the process of taking my makeup off, is because it gets like everywhere. You start getting like these ow. Start getting these like black lines, like the mascara lines all over your face, and I look like I have like really dark veins on my eyes, and I'm like, hey, just mascara, guys. Okay. This is, I like, how annoying is taking off mascara, guys? Can we all agree? Seriously. It is so annoying because it takes so long for my mascara to come off. I literally have to rub my eyes, and then I still wake up in the morning with mascara on my face. Someone said, what mascara do you use? Please, I'm begging you. I use Voluminous by L'Oreal. Okay, I'm trying to like take it off like this. Maybe this will help. I don't know. Okay. You know when like you rub your eyes and take your makeup off and it starts to hurt? Like I'm in pain. I'm in genuine pain right now. Do you fill in your eyebrows? Yeah, I do, and I'm gonna take off the filling that I do have. It's not a lot. I don't really like fill them in that much. I just do like a light fill. But like watch, ready? Like there's still mascara. Like what is good? Use lotion to remove your makeup. What kind of lotion? What? I have friends that don't like you because they think you are stubborn and snooty, but you seem like the nicest person I have watched. They said I'm stubborn? Do they? I don't think they know what the word stubborn means because stubborn is like when you just like aren't willing to do something that people want you to do or something like that. Like you're not like it's like oh like you should eat a hot dog. Like no, I'm gonna eat a hamburger. Like that's being stubborn. But so I don't know how that's. I don't know. I'm definitely not a stubborn person at all. I think I'm like the opposite of stubborn. But I'm sorry your friends feel that way, and whatever I might have done to make them feel that way, I hope that they can move past it. But oil makeup remover won't hurt like the makeup wipes. That's good to know. I'm going to definitely look into that. Okay, so my makeup is all the way off, I'm pretty sure. The way I test my makeup being off is I use like another clean makeup wipe, which some may argue is wasteful. I argue it is good for your skin. So I just take it and I just like wipe down because usually what I miss is like my edges of my face. So I just wipe it down, wipe my nose, under my eyes, under my eyes, everywhere, bleh, bleh, and okay, see, like I still had some, a little bit, but this is pretty much clean. And I'm gonna go wash my face after. Do you guys want to see my nighttime skin routine? I feel like this is a good time to do that. Even though I'm gonna get messy with it, just warning, fair warning to all of you. It's gonna get messy up in here. But after this, I am going to go because I have been on this for 2 years now. Okay, let's see where I'm gonna lean the computer up. This is gonna be a mission. Okay. I'm gonna set you up right here. Hold the phone. Hopefully this doesn't fall because that would be detrimental. Okay, hold on. This is just not working out. Nope, this is not. Oh, no, definitely not. Okay. Did that work? Hey, y'all. Okay, no, this is just not gonna work. This is just not gonna be good. Okay, okay, okay. Hold on. I apologize, but we're on our way. We're on our way. Okay. Hold, please. Hold. Okay, this might end bad, but I'm gonna try. So the first thing I do is I put my hair into like a tight bun, and you guys can see my undercut. This is when I shave my hair. And then usually I have a headband on, but I did not take a headband. So I have all my makeup off. Someone said you're like a beauty YouTuber. I know, I'm literally like a beauty YouTuber right now, guys. This is so legit. So I let my sink run for a little bit. If you're in California, don't do this one because we are in a drought. But I usually sing a little song or something while I'm doing this. But not today. No, actually, I can, but I don't know what song to sing. I've literally been singing that song every night when I've been waiting for the water to get warm. How does it even go? Why am I forgetting how the song goes? So shine bright tonight, you and I. Did you guys see the impression that girl did? She's like, you are beautiful like diamonds in the sky. I too, so alive. Beautiful like diamonds in the sky. I feel like that was the wrong key, if I'm gonna be real. Shine bright like a diamond. 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 This is burning hot now, so now I'm waiting for it to get cold. So shine bright tonight, you and I. We're beautiful like diamonds in the sky. I too, so alive. We're beautiful like diamonds in the sky. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Whoa, yeah. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Like diamonds in the sky. Okay, that's all. Okay, now we're going to wash our face. So this is what I use. I use the Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cleanser, which was, I think it was like 14 bucks for this whole thing, which is definitely too much for face wash, but it's good and it works, so it's a good investment. And it also lasts very long because all you need is that much. And there were my crooked middle fingers again. So this is what I do, is I kind of just like rub it in between my hands. This is crazy. I feel like a full-on beauty YouTuber. I rub it in between my hands till it gets like sudsy. And then I just like do this. Okay, the amount of screenshots that are gonna go around of me just looking like a little, you know. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. I would love to do an impression of Rihanna. I saw a video of this girl doing an impression of Rihanna and it was so good. She was doing like a little like, shine bright like a diamond. Like she was like, shine bright like a, it was so good. I was like, damn girl, you killing that shit. Okay. Okay, so we do this. And I have this cute little pimple right here. And where I break out the most is my forehead and my chin. That's just where my problem areas are. Okay. So I wash my face. Guys, I'm about to go downstairs and eat a fat ice cream cone. And I'm excited. Okay, and then I wash my face, and I'm going to attempt to do this without getting water on my computer. So if this computer dies, you will see. Oh, we're good, we're good. And we survived. Okay, now I'm going to wipe my face off with a washcloth or / towel. Okay. I deadass have a baby face. Thanks for taking the time to hang. Of course, girl. Okay, I look really, really crazy. Yeah. The next thing I do is I tone my skin. I tone my skin with the Ultra Facial Toner from Kiehl's as well. Someone said you have sensitive skin. I have like sensitive to normal skin, but it's probably more on the sensitive side. And then I just tone my face with this. I only use a tiny bit of this stuff because I heard it like, I don't know, bleaches your skin or something. I don't know. So I just only use a little bit. And then I use the Hydro Plumping Retexturizing. Someone said don't wipe your face, pat it dry so your skin doesn't what? So your skin doesn't dry up. Thank you for that tip. This is the Hydro Plumping Retexturizing Serum by Kiehl's. And I do 1, 2 pumps, okay? Then put this, I like pat it into my face, like I kind of give myself a little smacky smack. And I have a pimple growing on my chin at the moment, which is terrific. And then after it's like all kind of patted in, I like push it into my skin, so I give myself like a little skin massage. Okay. And then get it in my forehead a little bit. Okay. This just should show you guys that I really will do anything in front of you, for real. Okay. And then, once it is all in, I do, what do I do next? I do my moisturizer, which is a great step. It's fun, it's great. This is the Ultra Facial Cream from Kiehl's as well. I think everything I use is from Kiehl's. So, I do this amount, and I just kind of put it like all over, so I just make sure I get some on my forehead everywhere. And then I just rub it in. I kind of like concentrate it on my cheeks and my nose and stuff because that's what's really dry. I feel like my forehead is more like oily, so I kind of just put the excess on my forehead. This stuff burns. Like, I'm burning right now, dude. Like, it burns. I don't know why. I think it's because my skin, like, is sensitive, like I said, but it stings, bro. Okay. And then I just wipe my hands off because I then put eye cream on, which is in a tub. This is the creamy eye treatment, also from Kiehl's. So I was told to use my ring finger only for this because your ring finger is the most delicate finger, whatever. So, and then I do like 3 little dots under each eye, whatever. And then I was told only pat it in, don't rub it, because if you rub it in, it doesn't, what's it called, the cream doesn't get absorbed properly, which I honestly think is a hawk of bullshit, but do it anyway, because I spent money on the moisturizer, so we're going to do it anyway. Okay. So then it's all in. And then, for the most disgusting part, I do the Breakout Control Targeted Acne Spot Treatment Sulfur Acne Treatment by Kiehl's. And this is gross because it literally smells like sulfur, which, if you don't know what sulfur is, smells like rotten eggs. So I do some rotten egg cream, literally that much, and I just do it on my pimples, so like right here, and I just like dot it in. I do some right here, I just dot it in. I do some right here, of course, on this little guy, and then I have one more on my forehead. Maybe I've got more than one more. Probably got like 6 more on my forehead. Okay, so that's pretty much it. And then I do like a lip balm, which I have out there, and I sleep in my hair in a low ponytail. Ooh. Okay. So this is Barefaced Mad, for those of you who have never met her. Now someone said, why are your freckles so light right now? I know, dude, literally look how light they are. Hold on, I'm literally gonna show you guys my phone because I'll put a flashlight on my freckles. Usually my freckles are super dark, even through makeup you can see them, but right now, wait, can you see or no? Can you see my frecks? Okay, whatever, either way, they are definitely not so prominent right now because I haven't been in the sun. Yeah. Okay. So, stop. So, I am gonna sign off, and you guys can see my crazy eyebrows and everything right now. But, thank you guys for watching. Um, I love you, and I appreciate you guys watching my YouNow and being so patient with me and supporting me through everything that I've been through. And you guys need to just realize that you are seriously my best friends, and I wouldn't rather go through life. That does make sense. I wouldn't want to go through life without you guys, and I appreciate every single one of you, and I love you. Be kind to one another, and have a great night, and have a happy, happy holiday, guys. Happy Thanksgiving, by the way. Happy Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. Happy Kwanzaa. Whatever you celebrate, happy whatever. And I hope you have a great holiday. And be happy. Like I said, be kind to one another, and I love you. And mwah. Thank you again for everything you guys do. Seriously, I seriously wouldn't want to go through life without you. But I love you, and get a good night's sleep.